Hey, you all. Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the south. More specifically, we are at Walt Disney World, and even more specifically than that, we're here at Epcot. Back to the theme parks today. I took a day off from theme parks yesterday, but definitely wanted to check out the theme parks while I am here in Florida. And when I was here last time, a couple weeks ago, I did a rampage through the parks. I tried to ride every dark ride at Walt Disney World. Some would say I succeeded. Some would argue that point. But I did come here to Epcot twice during that one day, trying to get to every ride. Ratatouille broke down. I had to leave and come back. But now that I've returned, I wanted to spend a day enjoying Epcot a little more instead of racing from ride to ride, kind of taking it in, strolling, a relaxing day, an attempt at relaxation, if you will. Also, today's turning out to be nice. It was 90 degrees, but now the temperature has dropped significantly. There's a nice covering of clouds cooling things off. Hopefully that doesn't evolve into rain, but right now not having that Florida sun shining down on me is somewhat of a treat. So please follow me. And oh yeah, it is also the Flower and Garden Festival, the 30th annual Flower and Garden Festival. They had all these cool topiaries last time I went through here. I didn't have time to look at them because I was in such a hurry. So we can enjoy some of the beautiful bushes here today at Epcot. And that big, beautiful ball known as Spaceship Earth gets me every time. Now, one thing I've noticed is that this area under Spaceship Earth is always really windy. It's like somehow creates like this wind tunnel effect when you're walking through here. You feel like the strong gusts of air blowing at you. But of course, to begin our day at Epcot, you always want to head over to Club Cool first. Yeah, Club Cool is where you go to get your free international sodas. Some of these ceremonial Beverly. Ooh. Kind of tricks you. It's got that nice little sweet forward flavor, and then a bitter flavor like licking a nail. And I actually like to mix a little bit of the Beverly with some of the sour plum, the Smart Sour Plum. Yeah, I call this concoction the Carpetbagger, as my attempt to create the worst tasting beverage on planet Earth. And I succeeded. Oh my gosh. Just a straight Beverly is better than that. Oh. Let's go ride some rides or something. Went over here gardening. We got Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Just don't ask me which ones are which. You see there Uncle Donald here growing some delicious tomatoes. Man, I'd love to just snag one of those tomatoes and take a bite. But that would be against the rules. Buzz Lightyear here bringing us some flowers from outer space. And I thought today maybe we brought a few things that I don't normally ride. And Mission Space here, I have probably not rode this for, it's probably been over 10 years, honestly, since I've rode this ride. Well, I never ride this. And most of the people I know never ride this ride. And you look at it, it has this like an amazing building here. It's incredibly striking building, but just there's not a lot of people who are fans of this particular ride. So how this works is it's kind of a simulator that simulates what it's like going to space, and how it works. You're in like a very tight capsule, and like you're an astronaut being blasted off to space. But how the ride works, you don't see it, but it's actually spinning. You're in like some sort of centrifuge, like you're almost in like a blind scrambler being spun around at a high velocity. Some people find the ride to be uncomfortable. Maybe it has some of the principles of like a Gravitron ride where you like feel like your body's being smashed or pressed. One of the few Disney rides to have barf bags on board. The only other one I can think of is the Ferris wheel at Disney California Adventure. But I rode this. My kids actually, I remember the first time we rode this, I rode this with my kids. They liked it a lot. And then I remember we rode it the next year. And then what I remember about that time is when we got off, there was an elderly lady vomiting in the hallway. So it has been since my kids were little that I rode this. So I figured today we'll give it another try. I never come over here. But when I do catch like a glance at the building, I'm like, that looks so cool. Why don't I ride this? And then I'm like, but I'm gonna go ahead and break my streak, my decades-long streak of not riding this. And today, we're gonna hop on Mission Space. So there is two different versions of the ride, the orange mission and the green mission. The orange mission is where you spin, where the ride spins you in a centrifuge, you don't even realize it. Green is no spinning, which to me, almost like I don't understand the point of that. Like the ride is effectively just you're just pretending to be in space. I mean, you're pretending to be in space in both ones, but this adds the actual ride effect to the ride. It's a 15-minute wait, not too long. So let's hop aboard Mission Space. And again, I love the exterior of this ride. It looks like this is where you go to get on an awesome ride. You can see the planets here. You can see the twirling Earth there. Oh, there's even a little moon off here to the side. Oh, and the moon here actually has little spots on. These are all the different space missions landed. So these are unmanned Russian space missions. This is where Apollo 11, the first person on the moon, landed. So the blue ones are manned missions, white ones are unmanned missions, and red was the first mission. Red was Apollo 11. Well, let's head inside. Here's where you make your choice. Green mission? No. We're going full force here. Into the queue here. Let's see. Is that a lunar rover right there? Big space capsule here. I guess this is where the astronauts live in. Oh, yeah, you can see like the astronaut dining room. It's like 360. I've seen this at different space museums. It's like 360 degrees because it's zero gravity, so it doesn't have to all be level. We have mission control in here. Actually, it looks like the green mission is a little more popular than the orange mission. Hello. Just one?
One off to the left.
All right. I'm the first person on Team 1. I think I'm the only one doing the orange mission today. People don't like the orange mission.
Today for flight training, the most thrilling experience that any astronaut candidate will ever have.
All right, getting ready to board our pod here.
Motion sickness or made uncomfortable by enclosed dark spaces, simulators, or spinning, you may exit the flight training area now.
They give you a lot of warnings about this.
Ask a uniformed crew member for directions to the green team less intense training area. Follow the markings on the floor to your X2 trainer.
Here we go.
Follow the markings on the floor to your X2 trainer and begin boarding now.
Okay, so these are the machines we enter.
Store personal items in the compartment in
the
front
pilot.
of you.
Okay.
Then reach up and pull down on the restraints.
Okay, I'm all fastened and tight in here.
Now remember,
Oh, you see it like closes in on us.
located on the
Here, so
engineer, just a reminder.
yeah, we're locked in here pretty tight. Like this is like comes that close to us. So we got the screen right in our face. They're blowing a little bit of cool air on us to keep us from going too insane. So we got my lever, here, and then you got buttons that you gotta press. I think these are my buttons here actually. All right, we'll figure this out. Oh, we're leaning back, getting launched into space. Okay, there we go. Feel it a little bit. Oh, there we go. Oh,
the tower is clear.
There's that gravitron feel.
Mission control to Morocco.
Oh,
You are
completed.
Oh, okay. Some of the pressure came off my face. We're in zero gravity.
Looking good, team. Pilot,
Still
engage
feels a little
second stage
nauseating.
rocket. Now.
Computer override engaged.
Oh, where are we going?
Leaving Earth orbit.
Leaving Earth's orbit.
15,000.
Oh, we're picking up.
16.
Okay, we're going on a slingshot around the moon.
Navigator, fire rockets for lunar orbit insertion. Now.
I feel it right in my chest and my neck. I feel like someone's choking me.
Isn't it?
Oh.
Something to dream about.
Beginning evasive maneuvers.
This meteor storm is directly over your Mars landing site.
Proximity alert.
Pilot, deploy the shield. Now.
Computer override.
The screen seems like blurry, like it's supposed to be 3D or something.
Navigator, fire
But,
rockets for descent.
That's making
Now.
me more nauseous than the movement. Oh.
Computer override.
Oh.
200 miles to planet surface.
Engineer, extend wings for gliding. Now.
Wings extended.
Oh. Wait, I thought Gary Sinise was supposed to be on this ride.
Commander, activate manual control.
What happened to Gary Sinise?
Computer override activated.
Did they take him out?
Control stick. Pull back.
We gotta pull back. Pull back on the control stick here.
Left. Pull left.
Pull left.
The canyon wall. Now right.
Alright.
Ease is left.
Alert. Location canyon edge.
Uh-oh. Oh, we're falling in a canyon on Mars.
Don't move a muscle.
Dangling and feeling like we're being pushed forward.
Good work, team. You made it to the landing
We
site.
made it. That was it.
Welcome to Mars.
I swear Gary Sinise used to be on this ride. Okay. Pulls us out. Oh, restraints go up.
Now push.
Oh, there's the barf. There's the barf bags.
Gather all your belongings.
I didn't see them at first.
Arrows out.
All right, that was Mission Space. Oh, you can see the backs of these capsules. So I don't know how exactly it spins, but I guess we're going out this way. I am insanely dizzy. That's one of those rides, like it messes with you in ways like your body doesn't even understand. It would, you know, probably the most similar thing is like going on a Gravitron at the state fair, where like you're feeling all these weird pressures on your body, but you can't tell. It just looks, doesn't like nothing changes. It just looks the same. But what am I trying to say here? But it's like a Gravitron, but it's like it starts pushing you in different directions. So it's like the force is applied like in different ways. It changes unpredictably. And I am almost 100%. If Gary Sinise did not used to be in this ride, then I am having like serious like Mandela effect or something. I remember Gary Sinise being in this ride. Anyone else remember Gary Sinise being in this ride? Leave a comment in the comment section. This is a long hallway. And we have landed here in this area. It looks like there is a space themed little play area here. I guess for people that did not want to ride the ride. This is a simulator of a expedition to Mars over here. See the twirling sign. Oh, what is this? What is happening? Oh, okay. You like have a little astronaut running around on Mars that you can control. Oh, is this like Minecraft? Is this what Minecraft is? Oh, and they have some Mars rocks back here. And someone's Blackberry. Blackberry in space. And as we exit through the gift shop here, a lot of Star Wars stuff. Oh man, Jen wouldn't be able to resist this baby Ewok here. You can even get yourself some astronaut ice cream. They have Neapolitan, vanilla. It's a pretty good selection of different flavors. Yeah, I feel like we've been transported into the gift shop of a science museum. Oh, but look what we found in here. I didn't know these existed. We have Mission Space pressed to pennies. There's the Mission Space, the building there. And then you have Mickey and all his friends as astronauts landing on Mars. We got a fistful of space pennies. So as I was walking into the gift shop, a couple came out behind me, and the woman, she said, "Did you like it?" And her boyfriend, husband, her partner said, "No." So I don't know. It's an interesting. I think it's worth doing once to kind of get what it's like. I think doing the orange mission, I don't really understand the point of doing the green mission. It seems like that would be pretty anticlimactic. Just you're in there, I guess you're pushing the buttons they're telling you to push, you're watching the screen. I think the screen has some sort of like weird 3D effect that, like, I don't know if it doesn't work. It feels like maybe you're supposed to be wearing glasses, but there's no 3D glasses. I'm trying to remember if it used to be like 3D glasses. Maybe not, maybe so, I don't know. But yeah, if you did the green mission, I mean, you probably won't get sick, but I don't know if there's a lot more to the ride than that effect that it has. And it is a pretty intense effect. Like, you do feel like pressure on your face, pressure on your neck, pressure on your chest. You know, I'm used to riding carnival rides, so I kind of know what to expect. I think if you didn't know what you were expecting, that could get you pretty hard. And they do warn you over and over again. You start to feel like they're telling you, "Hey, you don't want this. Get, you know, there's like so many warnings about the effect that you literally feel like they don't want you to get on the ride." So maybe in another 10 years I'll ride it again. But yeah, I mean, I think do it once for the effect, but I don't feel like this ride necessarily has that much re-rideability. I don't know. It's a beautiful building though, isn't it? Like, that's just an amazing looking building. Just the ride inside, I don't know. I think this doesn't land with me all that much, and I think a lot of other people I know that I've spoken to don't really care for this ride. So leave a comment in the comment section. Who's been on this ride, and what do you think of it? Is there anyone on here that like really loves this ride? Oh, look over here. There's a little Groot there amongst the flowers. I think that's his leg there with the bushes on it, holding a cassette tape aloft. But this over here, this is what I'm excited about. It's not open yet, but they're redoing Test Track. We're gonna have Test Track version 3. Now, I liked version 1 better than I like version 2. I don't know much about what they're doing with version 3, but I'm really excited to see it. Test Track, you know, kind of an all-time fun ride to get on. And I think it's opening later this year, so maybe when I come back in the fall, it will be, hopefully will be open. In the meantime, you can shop for cars out here in front of Test Track. We'll cut through this gift shop. I would get this Spaceship Earth cookie jar, but I'm trying to eat less cookies. And it's been really interesting seeing the Orangeburg kind of make a comeback. With all the Orangebird merch they sell now. It's like a Orangebird like miniature backpack of some sort. All the t-shirts there with Orangebirds on them. Oh, look at these Orangebird ears. Now, the Orangebird was originally created, Disney created the Orangebird to be used by the Florida Citrus Council as a mascot. I guess Disney owned the character, but lent it out to the state of Florida to use as a mascot for the citrus industry. And I think it kind of faded into obscurity for a little while, but Orangebird has kind of re-emerged as a symbol here in Epcot. And then you got Figment over here. And again, I was talking yesterday about how my cousin brought home like a little plastic Figment toy from Epcot, and I had never been to Epcot, and I was absolutely fascinated by this purple dragon. I didn't know anything about it. I just liked the dragon, and it made me want to go to Epcot. And then when I finally got to go to Epcot, like 20 years later, I did love Figment. I thought he was amazing. We are getting some mild sprinkles out here. course, in Florida, mild sprinkles can turn to torrential downpour pretty fast. And check this out. Right in the center here, in this garden in front of Spaceship Earth, we have Figment there, a Figment topiary. Oh, the rain is picking up. I gotta get indoors. Might multiply. Oh, fortunately, someone left this umbrella out. This could get bad. Oh, it's pouring, run! Get out of the rain, save yourselves! Oh, it's picking up even more. Wonder if they'd mind if I took this umbrella with me. Uh-oh, it's getting worse. Worse and worse and worse. There's too much open space in this park. And in Florida, as soon as the downpour starts, it can end. So, looks like the rain's lightened up a little bit. Still sprinkling a little bit, so we'll still go to try to find somewhere to get away from the sprinkles. And the best way to stay dry, of course, is to head into the seas. See that boat above our heads because we are, after all, under the sea. Time to board our clamshell. Oh, there's my shell. In my cozy, dry clamshell, and take a relaxing voyage under the sea. I have to watch video fish here, but there'll be some real fish. There'll be some real fish once we get into the aquarium.
Hi, I'm Dora.
Stop playing games!
Games? I love games. I'm thinking of something pink and bouncy that looks like a balloon.
Ah, jellyfish!
Right.
The shark here, poking his nose out ever so slightly. Here's where the digital fish mix with the flesh and blood fish. Yeah, last time I was here, I was so preoccupied with riding all the dark rides, I didn't get a chance to enjoy the aquarium at all. That's Amore.
Oh, there's one up there.
Oh, they have some Nemos over here. Yeah, they couldn't really go without having the clownfish. See the seahorse. Seahorse right there, listing in the current. What's that seahorse doing? That seahorse okay? You okay there, seahorse? But I was especially excited about seeing the new manatees here at Epcot. And a little tiny baby manatee there. Kind of munching on that lettuce. Yeah, they got new manatees. For the longest time, they only had two manatees here, Lou and Little Joe, for years and years. And Lou and Joe, they're still alive. They just went to live at other aquariums. And they apparently have adapted their model. They're not going to have permanent manatees here at Epcot. They're just going to be taking in rehabilitate. I guess they're going to be rehabilitating manatees. So they're going to have rotating manatees coming here for rehabilitation, and then they're going to be sending them to other facilities afterwards. So a constant new stream of manatees. I do want to make it a point to go visit Lou and Little Joe at their new aquariums. Head upstairs and get a look at the upstairs part of the manatee enclosure. Oh look, he's peeking up his head there. Now this is Mino. The new manatees are Mino and Cider. Apparently they're both young orphaned manatees. Oh, look at all that lettuce over there. Manatees eat a lot of lettuce. Oh, look at those crates of lettuce over there. Manatees love lettuce. They don't even use salad dressing. here he comes, floating to the top. Got a little bit of lettuce there in his mouth. Oh, that is so, he's so cute. They have their other sea creatures in this big aquarium here. Big school of fish. Oh, there we go. There's a hammerhead shark back there. Oh, I almost didn't see the hidden Mickey. Oh, you see a sea turtle paddling up there. Just taking a breath of air. And a big old ray swimming down there. Here comes a tarpon. Oh, there's that hammerhead.
Wayne thinks it's the gray whale.
And it looks like the other manatee has come out as well. Okay, so that's Mino there. That's the one we saw earlier. Let's go into the top. Let me get some more lettuce. Then you have Cider, who's a little bit bigger, munching on some lettuce down there. Yeah, they're both pretty tiny, tiny manatees as far as manatees go. Oh, look at him swim. They swimming down to get more lettuce. Oh, just two manatees hanging out, eating some lettuce. Two baby manatees. Oh. Oh. Cider, the big guy. Where's he going? I'm just going for a little air, it looks like. Just a little breath of air. You know, you gotta breathe once in a while when you're eating that much salad. Here comes Cider. Oh. Just drawn like a magnet to the lettuce. They love to eat. They love romaine lettuce. Hey there, Mino. How are you? Oh, look at him swim. Look at him swim. Oh my God.
That's lettuce. That's lettuce.
Hey there. Well, Cider's chowing down here. Coming to town on that lettuce. They're serious. They're serious about this lettuce. Uh-oh, are they gonna fight over the lettuce? No, manatees don't fight. Manatees are the most peaceful creature on the planet. We emerge back to the surface. Hopefully the rain has passed. Probably not the best place to go to stay dry. We're gonna head into the journey of water here. Interactive water feature. Teaches, I guess, educational. Teaches us about the water cycle. So you can actually stand under here and enjoy the rain. I guess if you missed the rainstorm earlier, you can experience this permanent rain over here. Why am I standing here? Why am I standing here? Here we can play the water like it's an instrument. You hear that? Did make my hand all wet, but it's the price you pay for making beautiful music. Okay, so we're supposed to stand in front of the stream here. Stand on that, wave to the stream in front of you. So, hello stream. My stream working okay? think my stream is broken. Oh, there we go. There. There, making it bounce a little bit. Another interactive spot here. Stand on the magic water. And what do? There we go. Control the water. Our hands. Rise, rise. Rise, water, rise. Keep it going. Keep doing it, water. Listen to me. Oh, you gotta keep doing it. Come on. Taller, taller. All right, that's enough. There's a dry path here. I guess these are the wet paths. If you move slowly, this waterfall might open up for you. Okay, we approach slowly. 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 There we go. Made a pathway for us. It still splashed my feet though. I don't know who that is there, but that is pretty amazing. The water jumps down the river. Oh, you gotta be careful, there's water just spraying everywhere. Oh, it looks like you can create like a big ocean splash over here. I guess everyone raises their hands at the same time. Here, let me help. There we go. The crash of the ocean. There we go. I feel like it's getting more and more sloshy. More and more sloshy in here. Another topiary here. These topiaries are definitely beautiful. But I realize every time I come to Walt Disney World, I feel like I recognize less and less of the characters. I feel like I'm maybe out of the loop. Am I am I at the point where I'm out of the loop on the newest Disney characters? Anyone knows who this is, leave a comment in the comments section. But yeah, look at the dress there made out of succulents. That's really cool. Let's take a peek here inside the infamous Communicore Hall. Now, they opened this up and it was basically just an empty room the last time I came here. Okay, looks like they do use it for the festival. So that makes a little more sense than it just being an empty room. I guess it's where they have special foods for the festivals. Yeah, they've adorned Communicore Hall with all these different flowers, and different plants. Yeah, this makes a little more sense now. I guess it's more of like a special event space than an empty hallway. That bee there. The temperature has been rising. It is a very nice air conditioning in this building. Oh, and these bushes are wearing the orange bird ears we saw earlier. And they do have a Florida booth here. I might grab a little snack here at the Florida booth. You know, eat local. All right, grabbed a snack. Let's head back into Communicore Hall to eat this. So I grabbed myself some conch fritters at the Florida booth, a Florida treat. And yeah, it reminds me of Key West, one of my favorite cities in the country. Looks like I am bathed in a pink glow here at Communicore Hall. So yeah, the conch fritter. I don't know, no idea what this white sauce is. You just try the fritter by itself. It's pretty yummy. Like a ball of stuffing, little bits of conch in it. And let's try the mystery white sauce. Okay. That's good, but I'm not sure what that is. Let's see if I get a better taste. It's kind of like ranch. but not quite. It's got like a lemony ranch. So some yummy conch fritters. Again, reminds me of Key West. And hopefully I'll be in Key West before too long. Here's Phineas and Ferb. I remember them vaguely from when my kids were young. Apparently a lot of people have a lot of nostalgia for old Phineas and Ferb these days. Look at all these flowers here. You have a full Mickey and Friends picnic here. It's like Pluto with the kite. Mickey's playing a little bit of tennis. And we got Minnie. It's the picnic basket. And the chipmunks out in front. Wow. Just look at that. All the flowers there planted on the bank. We're gonna head into the World Showcase. You know, I think that's one thing that really makes Epcot amazing, is that it essentially is like a permanent World's Fair. We're gonna start at this end with the Mexican Pavilion. Now, last time I was here, I wanted to do all the Walt Disney World dark rides in one day, and the one I couldn't do was Three Caballeros, because that was actually closed for refurbishment, but it is now reopened. So let's hop aboard the Three Caballeros Grand Fiesta Tour. Now there's a sign up there. I guess if you're getting on the attraction, they want you to go in this way. That's why there's a backup here. And if you're doing all the shopping or restaurants, other things, they want you to go in that way. So I guess we'll get in line for the dark ride. I've never seen the ride backed out all the way to here. Never seen the outside of the building before. Now, as far as the refurbishment goes, I'm really not sure what it was. You know, some refurbishments simply are maintenance. They just go in, polish everything, tighten the gears, make sure everything's working. Sometimes they add a little something. Sometimes they completely change everything. I have no clue. This may be exactly the same. This may be completely different. We'll have to find out. You can see here how it's divided. They have us going this way, down that path. Then people are free to come and go through this if they just want to shop or maybe get some food. Okay, it looks like they're winding down these stairs, and then they're rerouting us over to the attraction. People here dining at the San Angel Inn. The boat ride actually goes right there in front of the pyramid, in between that and the restaurant. Our chariot awaits. On this side you see the pyramid here inside the pyramid. And over there is people dining, the San Angel Inn. You see the volcano erupting there in the distance. We enter this mysterious temple next to the Olmec head. So it does appear that the ride is mostly screen still. I wasn't really expecting that to change. So the characters there on the different TV screens. Now, I'm not noticing anything that stands out as being new or different. If anyone sees anything, they'll let me know in the comments section. I've never noticed this before. A little boat full of pottery over on this side. A boat of flowers, another boat of pottery. This is probably my favorite part of the ride here, where it's kind of like a small world style village that we enter. dancers over here. Kids hitting a Donald Duck pinata. A puppet show. And a xylophone. There's the cliff divers. Like Casa Bonita. See the beach towel there with the snorkel here. Party in here where the balloons have been dropped. Mariachi band is playing. Do like the fireworks up there in the sky. So a boat here full of pinatas is Viva Donald. Then we do see the Three Caballeros as an animatronic band here for the finale. That's Donald, Panchito, and Carlos there playing their instruments. The map of Mexico there with the Golfo de Mexico and the Three Caballeros. And as we exit through the pyramid here, look at this. We got the little plushy Three Caballeros there, sitting in their boat, enjoying their own attraction. Some authentic Mexican items. Some Mexican dark chocolate, Mexican candies. I don't know what this seasoning is. Different snacks there, chipoys.
Camino de la montaña, muy cerca de la cañada, hay una casa de adobe de blanco y rojo pintado.
Here at Epcot, Norway neighbors Mexico. Oh, and I think this is my favorite topiary I've seen so far, the Troll topiary. Also have some topiaries of Elsa and Anna from the movie Frozen. I think we will pass through the gates of China. That ahead is Reflections of China. It's a 360 movie about China, and I've never seen it, so let's check it out. I've never seen it. I can feel the wonderful air conditioner. Hello.
Over 500 years ago, each year the emperor will go there praying for good crops, good farming in the coming year. Thank you.
Okay, so it's a Circle Vision Theater. You stand up while you're watching the movie. You hold on to these rails, and the movie occurs around you in a 360-degree fashion. See the Great Wall of China there. 360 degrees around us.
Welcome. I am Li Bai.
We're a Chinese city here. It's 360-degree view of driving through Shanghai.
Tai Chi, a tradition that has endured for centuries. Up here on Huangshan,
We exit through this Chinese marketplace, and look at these Lay's chips. I don't know what flavor these are. It looks like maybe tomato flavored, but this is a Texas grilled barbecue flavored. Man, that's interesting. I'd like to see a Chinese interpretation of Texas barbecue. Or some spicy crawfish chips. These all seem interesting. And it is the year of the snake. See these adorable plushy snakes here. You got all the pandas you could possibly want in here. They even have some red pandas. You can find some chopsticks here with with your name on it. Let's see, do we have my name? Oh, it says they have Jacobs, but they're actually out of them. You know what? I can't hold them right anyways. And here is your traditional Chinese dog in a dress. And I've got to try some of these chips, but I just can't decide what kind. Here's some roasted garlic oyster chips. Those sound good. Seaweed flavored. Oh, hot pot flavored. I bet these are good. Oh, rib flavored. I can hardly decide. Ooh, wasabi. I bet these are spicy. And you can purchase a variety of different Buddhas. I went back and forth on which chips to get and finally settled on the roasted garlic oyster flavor. I'm a big fan of oysters, one of my favorite foods, so I feel like you can't go wrong with this. There's a garlicky smell. Yeah, let's try these. Pretty garlicky. Definitely can taste that oyster. But salty, briny, garlicky. Yeah, that tastes like a garlicky oyster. Pretty good. Like normally you wouldn't think of putting seafood on a chip, but it works. And look at this. We got 2 pressed penny machines here. Old school cranking variety. And all the Chinese themed pennies. Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, and Donald dressed in Chinese clothing. And then these all have that's the Circle Vision Theater there behind Donald and Mulan and Goofy. Let's get all 8. Why not? There we go. 8 shiny Chinese pennies. Of course, if you want your own Carpetbagger pressed penny, just check out the Etsy shop in the description. And I just realized there is another pressed penny machine here in China. Oh boy, there's a lot of them. So these are all, okay, it's the Chinese Zodiac. They all say Epcot China and have the different Chinese Zodiac on them. Oh my goodness. Okay, and look at this. They're actually, if you look closely, there actually are Disney characters. Like Year of the Tiger, it's Tigger. The monkey is Abu from Aladdin. Oh my goodness. Do we need all of these? 1 each or 12 for 10? Well, as long as they're discounted, we should get all of them, I guess. Is it possible to actually have a pressed penny addiction? It looks like this building here has an exhibit on Shanghai Disney. Exhibits on all the different sections of the Disney park in China. This is their Tomorrowland. They have the Tron light cycles like we do here in Florida. And this is like a jetpack ride. Almost looks like the Astro Orbiter, but you're in a jetpack. It's the Treasure Cove section of the park. A big pirate ship there. It looks like they have a different variation of Pirates of the Caribbean. There's the cast member Pirates of the Caribbean outfit and the cast member Alice in Wonderland outfit. It looks like they actually have a hedge maze themed after Alice in Wonderland. Some of the figures there from the maze. There's Duffy and friends. Now, I remember for Christmas, you could meet Duffy dressed as Santa Claus over at Hollywood Studios, and I was confused. But apparently Duffy, well, he does have some appearances here in the U.S. that he is way more popular overseas, and he has an entire extended Duffy family here. So the maquettes for the Fantasia Carousel. So a Fantasia-themed carousel. I guess they have a whole Zootopia section with a Zootopia trackless dark ride. And some topiary pandas here. I don't know if these are part of the Garden Festival or if these are here year-round. Passing through the Outpost here, and I noticed out of the corner of my eye, there's another pressed penny machine. Oh my gosh. So yeah, Epcot. Okay, so like Epcot, it's Mickey. Like oh, it's like looks like almost like an Indiana Jones Mickey. It says Epcot. Then we got Donald in the pith helmet, looking at some animal tracks. I think we'll get Mickey and Donald. I'm trying to cut down a little bit. I'm going crazy on press pennies today. Getting a lot of pressed pennies today that I didn't even know existed.
Shetland, no pressure!
No pressure, no. It's really bad here. 1, 2, 3. Hep, hep,
Amazing! 20 years of my life in 2 seconds in the wind. I don't like wind balance and stuff.
I'm excited to see it.
Are you excited to see it?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, there he goes. Balancing a spoon on his nose.
It's balancing on the nose! See that? Cheer it up! These spoons, they're balancing! Wonderful, baby, you're doing great!
I'm still doing it!
Yes!
And since we are on such a roll, let's see if we can find some pressed pennies here in Germany. And here we go, right inside the beer garden. We have a set of Epcot pressed pennies. These are Germany pennies. So they have Snow White characters. And we have Mickey there. It says Germany, Epcot. So I think, oh man, should I get all of them? Should I get all of them? I can get individual ones, but it's a better deal to get all. I'm gonna get all of them. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm gonna get all of them. So I guess it makes sense. The Snow White characters, after all, is based on a German folktale. I really do like the magic mirror on the wall press penny. That's pretty cool. Oh, and these topiaries here, I think these are like German gnomes. We had the Norwegian troll and the German gnomes. We're here at Italy. Something just seems, I don't know, something just seems a little off. And in Italy here, we have the Lady and the Tramp topiaries. I don't think that they are from Italy, but I think they ate a plate of spaghetti once. Stepped into this gift shop here where they do indeed have a pressed penny machine with 3 Italy pennies. Looks like you put your dollar in and then just press which one you want. I want all of them. Oh, that's a spicy penny. And we're on a roll. Here's some American press pennies. These are from the American Adventure, the animatronic show here in America at Epcot. Yeah, how can we not get all 4 of those? It's like the year the press penny never truly ended. And this is fitting for America. We have the Tiana topiary, I think, I would just say her and Pocahontas would be the 2 American princesses. Let's see if our lucky streak stays intact. See if we can find some Japanese press pennies. Oh yeah, here we go. I know I'm getting out of hand here. 2 different press penny machines, and they all have the Japanese press pennies with Mickey and Minnie. This one over here even has Duffy the Bear on it. Somehow I feel completely unhinged at this point. There is the Japanese pennies. And there you can see Spaceship Earth through the gate here. We have the bonsai trees out here for the Flower and Garden Festival. Okay, this water mechanism here is ringing the wind chimes. So when it fills up with water, it tips forward and then rings the wind chimes. And this is awesome. Giant dragon here made out of succulents. Check for some Moroccan pennies. Keep our streak alive. Unfortunately, it looks like here our streak ends. I asked a cast member. They said that there was a press penny machine over here, but it has been removed. But this is interesting. Over here in Morocco, we have Miss Piggy and Kermit topiaries. These topiaries are really fantastic. And here we have the streets of France, which of course now that Epic Universe is open, we have 2 sets of French streets here in the Orlando area. The Eiffel Tower there, off in the distance. You can see Lumiere and Cogsworth here. And the pendulum there on Cogsworth actually dangling back and forth. Really cool. Standing here in front of this topiary maze. I think this is actually here year round. And we have topiary Beast and Belle as well. I think we'll head into the air-conditioned Palace du Cinema. The lobby of the theater. Some of these stage-used costumes. This is the Hunchback of Notre Dame's costume here. This is Cinderella costume with the glass slipper there. These are from La Traviata. I'm not familiar with that. Some screen-used costumes from Maleficent there. And then some costumes from the live-action Beauty and the Beast. See the feather duster? And over here, the Phantom of the Opera. And I guess we're going to see a movie in here. This is the Beauty and Beast sing-along. Okay, look at this big theater in here. This big stage. I don't think I've ever been in here before. So yeah, they play kind of an abbreviated version of Beauty and the Beast. During the songs, they put the words on the bottom so you can sing along. And as we exit through the gift shop, we find the French press penny machine. You've got Mickey and Minnie in France there, and all the different Disney characters who are French there as well. I think Sleeping Beauty may have snuck in there somehow. Is she French? Who's this lady? And here we head into jolly old England. And there's some topiaries of Pooh and his friends, technically. Yes, they are British. We have Piglet riding Eeyore. Eeyore does not seem to be enjoying it as much as Piglet is. Let's see if one of these shops has our pennies. And here we are. And yes, they have the Epcot United Kingdom penny, and then all the British Disney characters. Basically, it's Winnie the Pooh and Alice in Wonderland. So we have Alice in Wonderland and Winnie the Pooh pennies, or Poonies, if you will. I think I'm gonna see if they have any tables available here at the Rose and Crown Pub. Pub food somehow sounds good for dinner. And they did have some seating available. So it's kind of like a classic traditional British pub in here. I'm sitting out here on the porch. Get a nice view of the lagoon there. The boat going by. So for the appetizer, I got the Scotch egg, which is a hard-boiled egg covered in sausage and then deep fry. They got a little mustard sauce there to go with it. Okay, let's dig into that Scotch egg there. A little bit of mustard. It's so good. And my entree has arrived. I got the shepherd's pie. So this is like mashed potato. It's like actually baked like a pie. Let's see if we can get a peek inside there. Oh yeah. See the warm beef there inside. Looks really yummy. Probably hot. Yeah, some vegetables in there, some peas. Ooh, this looks good. I don't think I've ever had this style of shepherd's pie before. But let's take a bite here. Very meaty. Some of the potato. Oh, that's very good. That's delightful. The beef, the potato there. Peas and carrots. Yeah, this is very meaty. Just look at all the meat down there in the pie. What a beefy pie. All right, so we are a member of the Clean Pan Club here. That was really good and actually really filling as well. I am very full from eating that. It looks like the sun is setting. We got the street lights on here in England. Oh, but before we leave England, say hello to the topiary Captain Hook and Peter Pan. And oh my gosh, look at the massive TikTok the crocodile there. And our final country is Canada. Are there any Disney characters that are Canadian? See if they have a penny machine here in the trading post. Okay, and they do have a Canadian pressed penny there, as well as some Disney characters. Now, I guess there are no Disney characters from Canada, at least none that I could think of off the top of my head, but it does have the Disney characters here engaged in skiing and snowboarding. All right, maybe that's it for today. The fistful of Canadian pennies. And there is some other Canadian merchandise in here, such as a bear dressed like a Mountie or a moose dressed like a Mountie. Just like actual Canada, it is beautiful here. Got the Canadian geese flying next to a Canadian flag made of flowers. And since we're doing things today that I don't typically do, let's check out Canada Far and Wide, the movie they have in here about, what else? Canada. And I've only seen this movie once, and it was because it was pouring rain, and it was the only way to get out of the rain. Looks like it's back here in this cave. Is there anyone down here? Oh. Okay. It's 16 minutes till the next show. It's spooky down in here. Where is everyone? And this, much like the movie in China, is in circle vision, completely surrounded by screens.
She can move too. The Blue Nose was once the world's fastest racing schooner.
The Atlantic provinces are well known for their historical towns and traditions. Quebec City is one of North America's oldest metropolises, a perfect blending of old world meets new.
Self-respecting Canadian will tell you, our falls are bigger than the American falls.
But they're both really spectacular.
That's true.
Skylon Tower.
Continuing west of our way.
Look at all these Mounties.
Parking to those open doors. Thank you. magical rest of your night here at Epcot.
It's actually a newer movie. The last time I was here, it was hosted by Martin Short. And night has fallen here on Epcot and on Canada while we were watching the movie. See Bambi and friends. So thank you for joining me here for a wonderful day at Epcot. Got a belly full of shepherd's pie. I've got a pocket weighed down with way too many pressed pennies. I apologize. I feel like I went crazy with the pressed pennies today. But you know, I don't know how I didn't know how there were so many pressed pennies I hadn't already that I didn't get last year. Last year was the year of the pressed penny, but apparently, as you can see, I've not slowed down with collecting those pressed pennies. So a lot of fun here today. Did some things that I don't normally do. I think it's fun to go back and check. Sometimes there's a ride like I don't care for that ride, or I don't care for that Circle Vision movie, but it's sometimes a good time to go back and revisit those. But thank you guys for coming along with me. I got tomorrow 106 here in Florida, and then after that we're going to be jumping on a plane and headed back to New Orleans to finish our train trip, to complete the circle of trains back to I'm going to spend a few days in New Orleans and complete the circle by heading back to Union Station in Chicago, Illinois. And that kind of looks like a 80s sunset right there. Spaceship Earth. I am exhausted. Thank you guys so much for watching these videos. If you do like these videos, consider subscribing. I travel around the country, I film roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, other fun stuff. If you'd like to help support the channel, consider contributing to Patreon. $3 or more. Get you a postcard once a month from me to you. Also, get yourself some souvenirs in the Etsy shop, some pressed pennies, some enamel pins, some motel key fobs, maybe even a sticker or two. Also still doing personalized messages on Cameo if you're interested in that. And all those things, of course, help keep this train on the track, this boat in the water, and this spaceship high above Earth. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.